Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I look a little bit of a mess. Now, I wanted to film this intro looking as I am because this is what the video is all about. It is about mom life, what we really look like in the mornings, giving appreciation to the fact that moms work really hard, and in order to not only be the mom of the year, hot wife, I wanted to give appreciation to the moms out there that really put in the extra effort to not only just be an amazing mom, an amazing wife, but to take that time for ourselves to feel good, to look good. It's always been important for me to take the time to get ready every day because that's what really makes me feel good. You feel much more confident. You just feel like with a fresh face of makeup, you can just tackle the world, you know? This video was to show you guys how I go from mom life to hot wife. I'm going to show you guys a really simple routine that gets me ready in a very limited amount of time because let's be honest, we have very limited time to get ready sometimes. So I wanted to show you guys a look that was super pretty, a little bit glam, but like, you know, doesn't take too long. So if you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe because I want you to become a part of the family and see my videos. And I'm trying to grow my channel, so I would love the support. So thank you guys so much. Let's get into this video and I'm going to show you guys how to fix this face. Let's fix this mane because, I mean, whoa, it's looking a hot mess. I wanted to be as authentic and real as possible and show you guys what life is really like. It's not all about the glam. It's not all about the makeup. This is me. For like 20% of the time, okay? I do like me some makeup. I love me some glam. But I wanted to show you guys what I look like in the morning. I'm sorry to my husband. I love you so much. He's probably like, wow, thought I was the only one that was gonna be seeing this face, but no. First things first, I don't wash my hair every day. I just prefer to at least go 2 to 3 days. It just works for me and it's healthier for my hair. So this is fresh face from the gym. I did shower, so I did clean myself. So I wanted to show you guys what I do when my hair's already kind of been up and a little bit messy. The easiest hairstyle that I do is usually some sort of top knot or a low bun. Today I wanted to show you guys how I do just a simple low bun because it's just so easy. Anybody can do it. Let's get into it. All right, so you can already tell the hair, I mean, still somewhat clean from washing it yesterday. It smells delicious still. All right, so I like to start by combing the hair out and then parting it down the middle. And I swear one side of my hair is thicker than the other. It's so annoying. So whenever I part it, it feels like one side's heavier. My hair is tricky because anytime I do anything to my hair that requires a hair tie, it gets a kink in it. And it's so annoying, but what do you do? So I like to pull it back as tightly as I can. Smooth out all those frizzy pieces with just a boar bristle brush of some sort. So I just do as so and then put it in a hair tie nice and tight. And I like to use just those thick black ones that you can get at any store. They're like, I think Goody brand, I believe, but I like them when they're tight so that they really hold back my thick hair. All right, so when the hair is pulled back nice and tight, I take another black hair tie and I take my ponytail back here and I just start to twist it and wrap it around in a bun. And then I just put that hair tie over the top and try to make sure that I get all those loose little pieces inside. And if it is a little bit messy, you can always go back with a bobby pin and pin some pieces if your hair is like a little bit shorter. All right, so as you can see, it is a little bit messy, but it kind of looks cute, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it just, as long as this is nice and smooth, then the rest is fine. I'm gonna do my makeup, but usually at the end I'll pull some pieces forward so that it looks just a little bit like messy cute. And then usually I will take some sort of hairspray product to smooth down the flyaways and finish it off and just keep everything nice. Now let's get into the face, you guys. Let's just remind our husbands why they married us, right? So it's all about the skin for this look. I love when the skin looks healthy, glowy. It is like the best, sexiest makeup look to me personally. So I'm gonna start by using the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Goldlite. This has luminous finish to it, gives your skin that nice, healthy glow, and it's hydrating, which I love. It smells so good. This is like one of my ride or die favorite products. That is gonna make us look like we got sleep last night, even though we didn't. All right, and then of course you wanna do some sort of eye cream. We wanna get rid of those under eye bags, make the eyes look bright underneath. So I love this Ole Henricksen Bright Banana Eye Cream. This stuff is amazing. And then using this finger, I like to just dab it into the skin. That is the weakest finger, so they say that is the one to use so you don't create any more wrinkles. Who knew, you know, all these crazy tricks. So now I want to prime the face, and I'm going to use my Hourglass Veil Primer. This stuff is amazing. Just take the smallest pump, mix it together, and just start to dab it all over the skin. And it literally feels like the softest base for your foundation. It's amazing. I'm gonna let that kind of sink in for a little bit, and I'm gonna do my brows in the process. So I'm gonna use my NYX pencil just because this is a quick and easy way to do your brows. I love a good eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade Ash Brown. So what I'm gonna do is just brush them up to kind of give them some shape and give me a guide of how I wanna do these. And then I always like to start at the bottom and kind of fill in the areas that have some sparse hairs for me. And this allows me to just kind of start to create the shape of the brow. And I like mine to go a little bit straight out. Some will do more of a curve, but I have just such a natural arch that I like to try to straighten it out just a touch. For this look, I'm doing just a really simple look with the skin looking luminous and glowy, and then a bright lip, because when I want to get ready fast and when I'm going out with a hubby, that is the look that I usually go for. So I'm going to apply my Hourglass Stick Foundation. This is in the shade Golden Tan. I've been loving this foundation lately. It just makes the skin look so healthy and just beautiful. When I originally got this, I was kind of like, I don't know if I really like the formula, but now that I have been using it, I am a huge fan. It's a very soft and like velvety finish. I am going to pick up my Lancome Skin Feels Good Skin Tint because it has SPF in it and it has just that like touch of glow. So I'm just gonna pump that onto the back of my hand, and I'm gonna mix these two together. So I just take a little bit of that on the back of the sponge and I just start to blend it all together. This skin tint just gives your skin such a healthy glow, and it also has that SPF, which I love. I always try to include some sort of SPF in my skincare. And I find too, with this specific Hourglass foundation, that the damp sponge is the perfect way to apply it for me. I've used a brush before, and I think that's why I didn't like it, because it just didn't go on as smooth and it didn't really look as good. All right, now that that is on, the skin is looking nice and glowy and fresh. My favorite. We are going to apply some concealer now. I know, kind of crazy. Usually I'll do eyes and then foundation, but this look is not going to have a lot of eyeshadow. So for my concealer, I'm gonna mix two just because one I love for like color correction and the other adds a little bit of brightness. So I'm going to begin with the Instant Age Rewind Maybelline concealer in the shade Medium. This is a little bit darker than I like, but I love it for covering my dark spots. And it's very lightweight, which I love. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey. Then I'm taking my NC20 MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, pumping that on the back of my hand. I'm taking this fluffy brush and I'm applying that over the top of that concealer that I already put on. And this is just such a good concealer for not only coverage, but brightness. This color is like so good, and I find that it doesn't crease, which I love. Just gonna add a touch up on that forehead. Ladies, if you want to look really awake and not so sleepy, then concealer in just a little bit lighter shade for some brightness is a really good trick. I always like to bring it up on the side of the nose just for a little natural contour as well. All right, so once I've added that concealer, I like to take the back of the sponge that I used for my foundation, and I'm just gonna start to dab around that concealer to make sure that it's blended into my foundation. All right, so I want to lock in all of that foundation and really make it glowy and just stick. So before I add any sort of powder, I know this is kind of crazy, but I'm going to spray the face to set it a touch using the MAC Fix Plus. All right, so while that is drying and really locking in that makeup, I'm gonna take a fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is the Morphe M433 brush. I always use this brush. If you guys watch my channel, you know I'm a flippin' whore for this brush. I love this brush so much. So I'm gonna pick up my Milani Bronzer. This is in the shade Soleil. And I love to do this trick whenever I'm doing a natural glowy face and not any eyeshadow. I like to take my brush and just add a little bit of that bronzer to the brush and then start to just lightly dust that in the crease area. And the reason I love using my bronzer is because it kind of creates that really warm, sun-kissed, natural look. When you use your bronzer that you're going to use on your face, it just kind of makes everything really look monochromatic and kind of natural and really beautiful. Now I'm just going to pop a little bit of highlight in the inner corner because I think that's really what makes the eyes look alive and bright. It makes you look very doe-eyed. Take this precision brush by IT Cosmetics. I'm dipping it into this shade Unbothered in the Makeup Shayla Perception palette with Colourpop. And I'm just popping that right in that inner corner for just a touch of highlight. All right, so now I'm going to just curl the lashes really quick. Anytime you're doing a no lashes kind of look, you always want to curl the lashes to make sure they look, you know, more alive and full. Before I add any mascara, I just want to set the face, and I'm using my Clinique Gentle Light Powder, and this is in the shade Glow 4. It has a little bit of luminosity to it, and I just love to just kind of give it a light dust all over the face for some glow. These baby hairs are playing me today. After I have added that little bit of setting powder, I'm gonna go back into that Milani Baked Bronzer. And this is a Luxie 514 brush, by the way. And I'm just gonna add a nice wash to the cheeks and then add it along the forehead for some glow. And I keep that little middle area where I applied that concealer kind of free of bronzer. I want that to really be a highlighted area. And let's add just a touch to the cheeks for a nice sun-kissed glow. This is Milani Baked Blush. This is in the shade Luminoso. It's kind of got a peachy tone to it. It's beautiful. I'm gonna use this Japanesque blush brush, and I'm just generously adding some on the cheeks. A little bit up on the temples and along the nose and chin just to look a little bit sun-kissed. Going to set the face for the last time before we add our highlighter, and then we will add the mascara after that. I'm using my Anastasia brush. This is the A23 brush. I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. This is in the shade Porcelain Pink. This is a beautiful, subtle highlight when you just kind of want a natural glow that looks like you're glowing from within. This is beautiful. So I'm just applying that to all my high points. I'm being very generous with this powder because I really want to look like I'm glowing to the gods, if you know what I mean. See that? It's so subtle, but so beautiful. All right, let's apply that mascara and get this look going here. I like to do like multiple layers of mascara when I'm doing a more natural look to make sure that the lashes just have a lot of volume. You guys, and then to complete this look, I'm doing a very hot fire shade on the lips, and this is actually called Hot Fire by Dose of Colors. This is the Desixkaty collection. I don't know if they still have this shade on their website, but it is Hot Fire, you guys. Look at that. It's a beautiful, bright red orange color that I love for the summer, and anytime I do a natural glowy look, this color just looks so beautiful. It is one of those colors that it's kind of hard to put on sometimes, but if you mess up, just take a makeup wipe and just clean up those areas that you went a little bit crazy. All right, and then of course I gotta add a little bit of hairspray to the hair to lock down these baby hairs because they be looking crazy today. This is the Frizz Ease by John Frieda. Oh. All right, you guys, this is the completed look. I added some really cute gold earrings. These are by Free People. Love how this look turned out. This is honestly a really simple, fresh, easy look to do. Normally, if I wasn't giving you guys the full explanation or tutorial of this look, it would take me probably 15 minutes. So it is super easy. It's kind of my go-to look when me and the husband are like, hey, do you want to grab a quick bite? Then this is kind of the look that I like to do because it looks so fresh. It looks like you really tried and put in a lot of effort, but it didn't take much time. Huge kudos to all of you moms out there. You know, it is difficult to still feel confident and want to get ready every day or want to get dressed up, but it is super important, I think, for your relationship and just to remind your husband, you know, why he put that ring on that finger, you know. Sometimes you gotta go the extra mile, let him see you in a little bit different of a getup than those usual Lulu pants, right? Thank you guys so much again for tuning into my video. If you guys liked this video, if you want to see more of things like this, give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe if you guys are new and you have not subscribed. I would love for you guys to become a part of my channel, so don't forget to do that as well. And thank you guys again so much. I love you. I will see you in the next tutorial.